The lie you have been told about the modern automotive industry is that size demands a compromise. For over a decade, legacy manufacturers and overhyped startups have whispered the same warning into the ears of consumers. They told you that if you want a massive, luxury three-row fortress to protect your family, you must accept a harsh, unforgiving reality. You either burn endless gallons of fossil fuel, or you chain your life to a charging station, watching electrons slowly crawl into a massive battery pack for hours on end. They told you that the laws of physics could not be cheated, and that true freedom belonged only to small, compromised vehicles. They were wrong. On June 17th, in the shadow of the ancient city gates of Xi'an, a silent coup occurred. A blueprint was unleashed onto the asphalt that left the competition completely blindsided. More than 150,000 people dropped blind financial deposits in less than 2 months before they even knew the final price. This was not a standard product launch. It was the public execution of range anxiety. Imagine an absolute steel giant. This machine spans nearly 5.3 meters in length and weighs tons. Now imagine pulling into a dark charging station with your battery hollowed out to a critical 10%. You plug in a thick, heavy-duty cable. You walk inside a nearby rest, stop to buy a single cup of black coffee. By the time the cashier hands you your change and you unscrew the lid, exactly 5 minutes have passed. You walk back outside, and your battery is already sitting at 70%. You take 2 slow sips of your drink. 4 more minutes tick away on the clock. Total time elapsed is 9 minutes. Your battery is now sitting at 97%. This is not a concept car. This is not a laboratory experiment meant for the next decade. This is a 1,000-volt high-voltage platform, screaming through a second-generation lithium iron phosphate blade battery. While European luxury brands are still bragging about 30-minute charge times, this machine completely liquefies the very concept of waiting. But here is the part everyone misses. Winter is the ultimate executioner of electric mobility. When the temperature drops into the negatives, conventional batteries freeze, internal chemical reactions stall, and your driving range completely evaporates. But during extreme cold weather testing, in the brutal depths of the Northern Territories, at minus 30 degrees Celsius, this machine did something that defied the industry standard. The freezing sub-zero cold only added 3 measly minutes to the total charging clock. It did not choke. It did not fail. On top of that, it delivered a real-world city range efficiency of 99.61%. You are looking at a highway ghost that can tear down 950 kilometers on a single charge. The underlying terror of being stranded, that has haunted the electric era for a decade, has just been systematically hunted down and eliminated. Yet, a massive physical footprint usually indicates a clumsy, heavy soul. Every driver knows the unique nightmare of attempting to maneuver a massive 3-row family vehicle through a cramped, concrete parking garage. It feels like trying to steer an ocean liner through a narrow city canal. Here is the second major engineering anomaly. This vehicle stretches over 5,263 millimeters in length, with a wheelbase of over 3,130 millimeters. It is a rolling monument of steel, yet its total turning radius is a microscopic 5.2 meters. That is tighter and more agile than a compact city hatchback. Let that sink in for a second. The engineers accomplished this by completely severing the rigid, traditional connection of the rear axle. The back wheels do not just blindly follow the front. They pivot. They slice into the asphalt at plus or minus 7 degrees, working in absolute lockstep with a 41.99 degree front steering angle. If a narrow alleyway collapses into a total bottleneck, the machine activates a predatory, intelligent crab walk mode, sliding diagonally through the tightest gaps. It completely defies the visual expectations of its scale. Underneath this massive chassis lies a twin-chamber active air suspension system, combined with an advanced 5-link independent rear setup. It reads the oncoming road like a psychic sentinel. It senses deep dips, sharp cracks, and hidden pavement imperfections long before they ever reach the passengers inside. stiffening and softening the air bladders dynamically in milliseconds. But what happens when you decide to unleash the beast? If you step on the accelerator of the dual-motor flagship version, 585 kilowatts of raw electric force are instantly unleashed onto the pavement. The heavy steel vault launches from a dead stop to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.9 seconds. It is a profound sensory paradox. You are sitting inside a mobile sanctuary that accelerates like a track-focused supercar, yet glides over deep potholes as if they were made of silk. Step past the automated, electrically sealing doors, and the dry corporate talk of luxury immediately dies. This is an immersive, sensory bunker. The vehicle boasts an interior space efficiency of 89.3%. It is a rolling palace configured in a 3-row, 7-seat layout. The front row features dual zero-gravity thrones that perfectly cradle your spine to eliminate road fatigue. In the second row, you find twin independent aviation seats that recline up to a dramatic 146 degrees. They are equipped with 70-degree power-adjustable leg rests and 10-point deep tissue massage nodes. Above your head, a massive 3.038 square meter skyroof blocks 99.99% of burning ultraviolet rays, bathing the cabin in pure natural light without transferring a single degree of heat. A 7.1.4 channel audio system engineered by Devialet blasts cinematic sound through 2027 isolated speakers, turning the interior into a private concert hall, while an 11-liter internal refrigerator keeps drinks at sub-zero temperatures. But here is where the story takes a dark turn. All the luxury and comfort in the world mean absolutely nothing if the machine cannot survive a catastrophic, worst-case event on the open road. The manufacturers did not just build a family car, they forged a high-strength armored cage. The entire chassis is bound together by 13 horizontal and 9 vertical high-strength structural steel ribs. 84% of the total vehicle structure is woven from high-strength steel and advanced aluminum alloys. The core impact zones, the pillars designed to protect your family from a crushing side impact blow, are stamped from ultra-dense steel rated at over 2,000 megapascals. That is the exact level of pressure resistance found deep within the hulls of military submarines. And what if a tire violently explodes while you are flying down the highway at 200 kilometers per hour? In a normal vehicle, that means a catastrophic loss of control. Here, the digital stability system overrides human panic in less than a millisecond, locking the vehicle trajectory in a perfectly straight line and preventing the deadly rollover that claims thousands of lives every single year. The true command center of this machine is hidden beneath a ultra-fast 3-nanometer silicon brain. It drives a massive 17.3-inch 3K central display screen, which is wirelessly connected to a 50-inch augmented reality heads-up display that projects navigation paths directly onto the physical asphalt ahead of your eyes. The artificial intelligence entity inside handles human language, not through rigid, robotic corporate commands, but through chaotic, casual mouth-to-mouth speech. You talk to it like an old friend, and it effortlessly decodes your messy intent. Surrounding the perimeter of this armored shell is a high-altitude laser radar system backed by 11 high-definition sensory cameras. It does not just assist your driving, it completely takes the wheel across complex city mazes and high-speed highway networks. In fact, the creators are so confident in this digital sentinel that they are offering a full 1-year safety liability guarantee for their urban autonomous pilot. If the machine miscalculates, the corporate giant shoulders the weight, not you. Now, consider the financial devastation this has caused the surrounding market. The established old-money luxury brands and the overhyped technology startups spent years convincing the public that this level of engineering, this level of performance, must cost $80,000 or $100,000. They deliberately priced the future out of reach for the ordinary hardworking family. But when the curtains finally dropped in Xi'an, the price tag did not read $70,000. It did not even read $40,000. The entry point shattered expectations at 23.99 10,000 yuan, topping out at 30.99 10,000 yuan for the ultimate historic edition. That is a massive price cut from the original market expectations. It completely undercuts the hybrid and range-extended giants that require you to constantly pump expensive fossil fuels just to maintain their heavy bodies. The competition is left holding empty promises of future network expansion. While this electric titan already has over 6,600 high-speed flashing stations fully deployed across 321 cities, with 20,000 more arriving by the end of December. This is the turning point. The automotive landscape has officially split in two. There are those who continue to sell you the compromise of the past, and there is the silent, flashing power of the new regime. A 5.3-meter steel vault that charges in 9 minutes, steers like a compact car, protects like a submarine, and costs less than a basic executive sedan. The question is no longer whether the electric transition is happening. The question is how the rest of the world plans to survive it.